Shalom, Holy Nation. Welcome back to Righteous Reactions. I am your boy, y'all, the Gadai. And today, man, I got a banger for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the whole Fantasia, learning that she is the 12 tribes of Israel and how that has changed her mind, but how our people perceive it. So, if y'all didn't know, man, Fantasia had spoke a little bit about how she's learning that she's the 12 tribes of Israel. I'll put the clip up right here.
In here with us and don't want to combat and have an argument, I put you to the test to look up who the 12 tribes are.
It'll change everything.
It'll change everything. Look up who are the 12 tribes of Judah.
Israel and Judah.
Oh, sorry about that.
12
Israel and Judah. Because remember, I didn't know, like, I'm just learning a lot of stuff. So I said that to say this. It's a lot of people out there standing with us and who think that this is buffoonery.
So yeah, man, that was like early 2020. She had got on the Breakfast Club and was talking about submission and how are women supposed to submit, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and check that video out, and after that we're gonna get some of our people's opinions on the situation and how they felt about her comments.
Real talk. I salute that.
Yeah, everyone.
Because we need more of that. You know what I mean? We need more men to stand up and lead the way. Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. So I salute you for that.
What does that mean? You can't be a leader? Because a lot of women look at it like, no, you know, I could lead in my household. I could do this in my household. What does that mean?
That's not how it's supposed to be, and that's why we bump heads. And I feel like it's a generational thing. And we could talk, we can go real deep on that, and I don't need to start that, but it's a generational curse. And how society have placed our men. And women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. And so then now you are so bad, you can't be told nothing, that when the right man come, you lose him because you're trying to be the man. I was finna say,
Right.
man.
Can we be equal?
Yep.
Oh, of course. But see, at the end of the day, I'm the neck, my man's the head. So he can't make any moves without his wife. You know what I mean? It all works together. But you can't be the head of the house. You got to let the man be the head of the house. But it's a generational thing, and it's what we've been taught. To stand up, be strong, be the, you know what I mean? And a dude come and you, everything about you is like a man.
Sometimes we have no choice, though.
But that's what I was saying. It's a generational thing, and it's what society has. They do that on purpose.
Yeah.
So you think women have to fall back a little for their man? Is that what you think?
You have to learn how to submit. You can still be a queen. Queen plays a part. The king needs his queen. It's certain things that he can't see that we see.
Some people would say the queen is the most valuable piece on the board.
Come on, anybody play chess?
It is, yeah.
You play, okay.
'Cause
My
the king
husband's
can't
teaching
move
me
like
how
the
to play
queen
chess. Yeah, I mean, we work together.
That's not true. The queen is not the most important piece on the board. But if y'all know chess, y'all know the truth.
But the queen has to sit back and allow her king to be the king.
Now, what about in a situation where a woman makes more money in a relationship?
That's hard. Because that's when jealousy starts coming in. That's when, you know what I mean? And that goes back to communicating and prayer. Because if a woman, you know, if you're solid, you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table. A lot of times money breaks up relationships. Money is the root of all evil.
And actually, the love of money is the root of all evil. But yeah.
It is. So everybody's thinking about the wrong things. Instead of falling back and sitting and saying, let's play chess together. I got you. You got me. Let's go.
But, you know, in a relationship, a lot of times, especially, you know, with so many independent women out there and doing their own thing, and now with an independent woman who's, let's say, a boss, who has their own job, pays their own bills, their own crib, their own car, now they meet a guy, and it's hard to a woman to, as you would say, submit to a man.
Yeah.
Bro, you look. This is what I don't get, bro. This is what I don't get, and I understand like the questions and the reason why they're asking the questions. But why are y'all fighting so hard for her to just say that she want to be able to submit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard to a woman to, as you would say, submit to a man because they're already in that position. They're already their own boss. Yeah. You know, so what happens in that situation?
Listen, I had to go through it. When I met my husband, like I was taking care of everything. I took care of my whole family. It was me.
Look, I'm gonna just be completely 100% transparent, honest. Even if a woman is a boss or something like that, they still have people that they have to answer to, and they are very, very willing to submit to. I'm just saying, bro. So all of the submission stuff, bro, y'all gotta cut it out. Like, I can't just say, oh, bro, if somebody come about her business, you know what I'm saying, and tell her, hey, this is what you gotta do, guess what? She's going to get in line. It's just that simple, bro. You can't sit here and just be like, oh, well, because she's the CEO, she doesn't have to submit. Yes, she does. And she'd be gladly to submit to somebody that's over her in a job setting. But she won't submit to her own husband when she get home. That's backwards, bro. And that's pretty much what Fantasia is saying. It's set up. The system is set up for that. Set up to be that way. You know what I'm saying? They don't want our women to depend on their man for anything, bro. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem right there.
Right? So now I'm meeting a man that's coming in and he's like intelligent, very smart, self-educated. My husband's a felon, but he turned it all around and he owned his own business, right? And so I wasn't used to that. I was a pop-off, quick with the mouth, smart. But it took a man like him to sit me down, look me in my eyes, and talk to me like I was supposed to be talked to and say, I'm here now. You don't have to do all of that. Pass it over to me and let.
Hey, look, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Look, man. For real though, what she said is absolutely true. And the crazy part is, a lot of the reasons why y'all women won't submit to y'all, is because y'all don't know how to talk to them, bro. Simply, and I know that we got women that they just seem like they a lost cause, bro. But they don't have no guidance. Who taught them? A lot of our women, and I'm not saying that nobody's woman ever been taught or anything like that, but who taught them how to be a wife? Who taught them how to submit to their husband like the scriptures tell us that we're supposed to do? Nobody's taught them that. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? As men, we have to take up that responsibility and teach a woman how to love her husband. You gotta teach a woman how to love her children. You gotta teach a woman all of these things if she does not have a female figure that's older than her to teach her those things. You have to teach her that. But guess what? You also have to be the man that's willing and able to teach her. You have to be. You have to learn this stuff for yourself. You have to learn what you have to do so you can understand what she has to do so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, mesh. So y'all can mesh well, right? But if we just telling her what to do instead of teaching her how to do it, then we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta sit her down and you gotta be like, hey, this is the reason why, and you really gotta deal with them like kids. Same way that a lot of us need to be dealt with like kids and sit down and be like, look, bro, you have to stop doing this. Like, and it's no disrespect in that. It's no disrespect in that. Some of us need to be sit down and have the conversation that we never had from a father or a mother or somebody that's supposed to give us that advice. Some of us just need to be sat down and talked to. It's no disrespect in that. That's actually very honorable, honestly. And if anybody was able to do that for me, I would be thankful. But guess what? Not this generation. Not this generation. We look at that as disrespect. Oh, you trying to tell me how to live my life? Of course, because you don't know how to live it right. I'm just trying to get you some game. You know what I'm saying? And once they take it like that, bro, it's like they won't listen to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you come up in there and you got a humble spirit and you willing to listen, you willing to, accept what's going on, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you right. And you might learn something. For real, you might learn something. That's the crazy part.
Now, smart. But it took a man like him to sit me down, look me in my eyes, and talk to me like I was supposed to be talked to and say, I'm here now. You don't have to do all of that. Pass it over to me and let me take care of it. But it wasn't easy because I had been doing it for so many years.
And it's hard to trust people. You got to trust yourself to handle things and to allow somebody else when we've been doing things a certain way for so long and having to hold it down. Sometimes it is hard to give that up.
So y'all seen what Fantasia had to say about the situation. So let's see what others had to say about the situation as far as her saying that women need to submit to their husbands.
Singer Fantasia visited the Breakfast Club yesterday. We love Fantasia. We love the Breakfast Club. She talked about everything from her career to her new love life, but it was the 35-year-old's advice for single women that got everyone talking. Check it out.
Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. It's a generational curse. And how society have placed our men. And women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. And so then now you are so bad, you can't be told nothing, that when the right man come, you lose him because you're trying to be the man.
So ladies, you agree with Fantasia that women should be following the leader?
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. She didn't even want to say that, bro. Look at their face. Look at she like, oh my God, why? Why would you believe that? She about to laugh. She ready to say, bro. Oh goodness.
You agree with Fantasia that women should be following the leader?
I disagree because I there's two reasons why. I understand what she's saying in that in a relationship, it really works out better to me to be healthier when two people know their purpose and their roles in the relationship. So I'm coming to I'm gonna help, I'm gonna work because you're having a baby, so I'm gonna make sure to bring home some cheddar. You just help me get fed if anything, or help me take care of the baby. But I don't think it's right to stay in traditional definitions of what the roles are. A king doesn't always have to lead.
A king does not always have to lead. Wow, bro. This is why you, if you let women teach you, you will be destroyed. You'll just be destroyed, bro. Because there's no way she said that what is it? Is his peasant supposed to run the kingdom? You want his wife to run the kingdom? Bro,
definitions of what the roles are. A king doesn't always have to lead. We have beautiful queens today.
And they all clapping and stuff.
So just have a purpose and then know, if I'm the one bringing in the money, taking care of the house, paying the house bills, you are my king to be there and support me and take care of the kids so that I have a home to come home to and feel refuge.
What? I agree and disagree. I agree with, yes, they can have their roles, but I think in society where I disagree is I think in society we are so fixed on these roles and these boxes that we put ourselves in. Today, I may be the leader, and sweetheart, tomorrow you might be the leader. So I think our roles can change from day to day, from time to time, from hour to hour. There are things that maybe I have strengths in, and there are things that he has strengths in, but some days they might flip. So I just don't want to box myself into, my role here is that I do this, this, and that. I don't want to do that. That's why I hate,
what a lot of women do not understand is when we say that the woman is supposed to submit to us, we're not saying that you have to be an indentured servant, slave woman, bro. Like, where do y'all even think to get this understanding from? That's not what it is. When we say that y'all have to submit to us, that means if I say something, that's what it's going to be. That's literally what it means. I have the final say so about certain situations. Now, I understand how you can come up and say, oh, well, yeah, I have strength that he doesn't have, and he has strength that I doesn't have. That's fine. This is the problem. If the man says no, y'all don't want to agree. Y'all don't. Y'all don't want to agree. But then if you tell him something and then he doesn't agree, it's a big problem. But y'all don't want it to be a problem when the man says it. You can't have lead with the woman, because if you have lead with the woman gonna lead fully. There's no such thing as a 50-50 relationship. You are the man in the relationship, period. There's no such thing. Listen to any man that says he has a 50-50 relationship and ask them, hey, can you do such and such? And see if he say, oh, well, I gotta talk to my wife about this, right? But then she can go do whatever she want to, because y'all don't want to submit. If a man is in his proper position and proper role, the relationship would be more effective. If the man, I'm gonna say it again, if the man is in his proper role as a righteous man that keep the commandments, y'all will be in a better position. That's just what it is. This is what it is. And you have to support that man. If the man wants you to go to work, then that's up to him. But if he says that he wants you to stay at home and take care of the kids, guess what? That's up to him. But y'all don't want to accept that. Y'all don't want to accept it. Y'all think, oh, well, he should be able to, he should have to take care of the kids as well. He's supposed to be providing for you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's the craziest part? Y'all think that this is what pisses me off, right? This is the reason why it doesn't work. A man, he goes, he works, he provides, he get the money, he get the bag, he brings it home, he gets everything taken care of, he get, you know what I'm saying, pay the bills, whatever the case may be, all that good stuff, right? All you have to do is be at home, take care of the, you know, kids, the food, the groceries, whatever the case may be. Let's say that you don't pay anything. Let's say that you don't have to work or whatever the case may be, which is a lot of times isn't the situation right now, but in the world, that would be the situation. You know what ends up happening? That man would not leave you because he has more money than you, or because he's in a better position than you and he can support himself without you and he doesn't really need you. He wouldn't do it. He would not do it, bro. That's the thing. Men have a sense of wanting to take care of a woman. Guess what? If a woman has that same role and he's not providing anything, and say he's at home and he's taking care of the kids and he's cooking and he's doing all of this stuff, and y'all say, you know what? I could be better off without him. I got this money and I'm gonna file for a divorce. That's what happens. Like, I don't understand how you expect somebody that don't even know what they want to eat to lead the whole relationship, bro. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Here is that I do this, this, and that. I don't want to do that. That's why I hate like labels and, well, which one are you? Are you the alpha or not? Sometimes I'm the alpha and sometimes I want my husband to lead. And there's times where I'm like, nah, I got this. Yeah. But I don't want to be boxed in or feel like, well, if I decide today, well, then I'm not going to have a man because I have something to say. And that is, I think it gives the feeling that makes you feel like, ugh.
I think it depends on the type of woman you are and the type of man you are. Mm-hmm. There are men out there that are alpha male. Yeah. And if you are dating an alpha male and you don't like that, then you need to let him know up front and you need to know what you are getting yourself into. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Only because I married an alpha male. I did. Adam Housley is an alpha male. He loves to lead. But guess what? I love seeing him lead. Yeah. I let him lead. That's the difference, because I'm okay with that. But he also knows that he married a very strong, compassionate, and feisty black woman. And he loves seeing that too. So when I see like,
I'm pretty sure that her husband's white, so I don't even... Come on, chat. We don't have to talk about that. Obviously, she loves to let him lead. Obviously. Come on now.
But he also knows that he married a very strong, compassionate, and feisty black woman. And he loves seeing that too. So when I see like it's a little like push, pull, I'm like, all right. I'll let you. I'll let you reserve the, you know, the reservation.
And then you guys have great sex after all the wrestling, huh?
Absolutely. And sometimes I let him lead in that, and sometimes I lead.
Question before we go to commercial. Yeah. Do you feel like that can give the wrong message to single women as to why they're single?
See, that's what I'm tired of hearing.
What I didn't like.
I'm tired of women that have a man trying to give advice to single women, because that's not why you're single, sweetie. So stop listening to the wrong people, okay? There's a lot of factors to why there are a lot of single women, especially in the African-American community. When we're talking about jobs for black men to be able to lead, when we're talking about the fact that you have a lot of single women in mass incarceration. So please don't feel bad that because maybe you're a little bossy, a little mouthy, that you can't find somebody.
Bro, why is it okay for them to... Oh. This is the problem, bro. This is the problem that I have with this whole situation. Y'all giving them fuel to continue to do this, bro. And that's not what men want. Fantasia is talking from a perspective of a man. You hear what she said? He set me down and said, look, you don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do all of that. But y'all saying, you can do all of that. Men don't want that, bro. None of us want it. None of us want that. None. I don't know who y'all dealing with, but a real man, he doesn't want that. You were just talking about men, black men having jobs and situations like that. A man that has a job, that is the last thing on his mind. What he want to do when he come home, hearing a mouthy woman? No, we don't want that. Y'all want that. That's why y'all can't leave, because y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't like what in the world? And the craziest part is, let's use let's say we gotta do leave, right? We're gonna let y'all leave, right? If you was leading, you working, you doing 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts every day, right? And you come home and we say something to you, you're gonna get mad and leave us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get mad and leave us. But we not expected to do the same for y'all. We not expected to get up and leave. Most men won't get up and leave, and they will just deal with the mouth. When they know dang on well that's not what they want to do. But guess what? We are more loyal than y'all. That's the problem. That's the problem. We're more loyal than y'all. Our women have to get into the mind of wanting to submit to the right type of man. If you're willing to submit to the right type of man, he will take you far. He will take you far. But if you submit to the wrong type of man, and this is the reason why it's so important to prove a friend first. If you submit to the wrong type of man, it's not gonna work. But that don't mean stop submitting. That means you gotta choose better. You should have chose better. You should have been worried about how long it was. You know what I'm saying? You should have been worried about moral things. You should have been worried about what commandments he keeping. You know what I'm saying? And then you would have had a better situation. It's your boy, y'all. What's up? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, man. I think that Fantasia was absolutely correct in what she was saying. And this is a situation that it could be a teachable situation, but she's going to have a lot of people coming at her head for these comments because she want to keep the commandments. And y'all already know what we say, man. You keep the commandments, everybody coming at your head because they hated Christ too, man. So obviously they're going to hate us, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to deal with the commandments. But yeah, it's your boy, and I'll see you in the next video, man. I'm tired.